What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury counters back at Anthony Joshua for his latest comments for calling him an absolute fraud. And this is what he had to say. He said, at Anthony Joshua, you're more full of shit than Eddie. Spouting absolute shite. Your full team knew there was an arbitration going on. It was out of my hands. But I tell you what if I'm a fraud? Let's fight this weekend bare knuckles till one man quits. Let's put up 20 million each with the finger emoji. Let me counterpunch. I can understand, the defensiveness of Tyson Fury. Now, it's two ways you can look at this. You can look at this like this. Well, Anthony Joshua was aware that he had an arbitration. He was aware of that. And I don't know if Tyson Fury actually intentionally wanted to scrap this fight for another fight. But there is evidence out there that shows that Tyson Fury did have an ace in the hole, put it that way, because there's certain clips that shows Tyson Fury admitting that there could possibly be a fight with Deontay Wilder. You guys want to hear it? Here you go.
But Wilder, don't write Wilder off on the occasion either. He could be fighting me next. Who knows? I could have a third trilogy with Wilder yet. Like I say, a lot of stuff going on.
And there you have it, people. So, as you heard Tyson Fury say, there's a chance that he might be fighting Wilder. So he really kind of put it up in the air. So Tyson Fury's like, yo, why you mad? But Joshua's like, well, fuck all that noise. You had this and had me thinking this way for a year. Okay? And I told everybody that would listen. Everybody knows. If you've seen the videos, Wilder needed and deserved his shot. And we have to see how that goes, because obviously if the contract expired, there wouldn't be in all this mediation and arbitration, and it wouldn't be a standstill or a gag order or a hold off like we had, a stalling moment in time where we just sit around and waited. What the hell is going on? Okay, so it had to be something else to that. And I warned everybody, like, yo, there's something else to this equation that Tyson Fury doesn't admit. Now, Tyson Fury can say, yeah, you knew what was going on with me, but at the same time, if he knew that, he didn't stress that much as far as AJ. See, if he was going to explain himself now, he should have been able to explain himself then. Okay, he should have said, well, hey, if the Wilder situation pans out, I will fight Anthony Joshua. That's if Eddie Hearn can pull the shit off. See, here's the thing. This is what I think. I think Tyson Fury, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, John Fury, all of these guys, I think they expected, not necessarily wanted, but they expected Eddie Hearn to lose, to fail, basically. They expected him to fail with these negotiations. They expected him to fall flat on his face. Then they can turn around once Eddie Hearn has made a total ass of himself, by himself, with no help of anyone else, mind you. I think then they would go ahead and say, well, you know what? That fight wasn't going to happen anyway. Eddie Hearn doesn't know what he's doing. He's wet behind the ears. He can't handle a fight to this magnitude. He's all talk. He's absolute shit. He talks more all this, that, and the other, and he doesn't deliver. We've seen this before with Deontay Wilder, and we're seeing it again with me, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. That would have been the narrative, people. Okay? And the problem is, Eddie Hearn, not only did he do a good job, he pulled the shit off. Oh yeah, he pulled it off. Okay? He got to the position where the contracts had to be signed, and the people that were hosting or hoarding or responsible for the money came through with the money. Okay? And Tyson Fury forgot, hey, there is a chance. Because then I think he started, when he got on that podcast with Matchroom with Eddie Hearn, I think he started to realize, like, yo, this geezer might actually pull it off. So let me hold up a bit and see what he can actually do. Okay? But the forgotten reality of that is, you were still in an arbitration that you didn't want to talk about or actually mention during these times, because I think personally he forgot about it. I think he forgot about it. Now, as far as Bob Arum, Frank Warren, that's another story. They knew full well that they were feeding people bullshit. They knew there was a chance that shit may go belly up. That's why all of a sudden we might fight Wilder. He knew that then, because he knew his buddy, Mr. David Weinstein, could rule in his favor. He knew that. Now, I don't think about that. I believe that Bob Arum knew that there was a chance. He knew more than he let on. But he just expected, or they just expected, Eddie Hearn to fail first. You guys understand what I'm saying? They expected him to fail on that deal, so it really wouldn't be a deal anyway, because for one, Bob Arum's been looking for Team Joshua to fail for the longest. Okay, they thought that he was going to fight Wilder because Joshua was going to get knocked out by Pulev. You guys remember that? Don't worry about it. Anthony Joshua is a hype job. He's going to lose to Pulev. Pulev will have the mandatory. Then you can have your third fight. That's what they thought. So it was basically people with vested interests on that fight not happening. Why do you think Bob Arum was talking the way he was talking? Okay. Now that's a response for Eddie Hearn, though, to tell Anthony Joshua was out of my hands. Okay. So, but at the end of the day, he should have put this on notice and let that be a reality more than he did. You know, hey, it was out of my hands. Oh, you want to bare knuckle this, that, and the other. Okay, so Tyson Fury challenges Anthony Joshua to a bare knuckle fight, but we'll see if that shit happens. You guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury countering back at Anthony Joshua. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.